Class 157. Okay, here, okay, the speed calculation is done here, which is actually not necessary. Okay, right. Now, if you want, you can see here. Here in one cycle, there are 8 patterns: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 pulses means one rotation. So, number of pulses per second by 8 will give you rotation. See, number of pulses. Okay. Now, in this figure, per second, this skin figure 2 has 16 patterns. Okay. Figure 2. Okay, this is figure 2 has 16 patterns. Here it is 16. Okay. Uh, 5 pulses in 1 second. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pulses in 1 second. In point 0.01 second. Okay. So it gives zero point 0.01 5 pulses per point 0.01 second. It means number of pulses per second is 500. 5 pulses per point 0.01 second means 500 pulses per second. But for one rotation, there is 16 pulses. You see, there are 16 patterns. Here it is 8. Okay. So 500 by 16 will give us number of revolutions per second, 31.25 per second. How many rotations? Multiply by 60, you will get number of RPM. Okay. So this is the actual speed calculation. The counter will actually not check for number of revolutions, number of pulses per 1 second. It will not wait for 1 second. It will, because you want faster reading. So it will check number of pulses per point 0.01 second and then multiply by 100 to get number of pulses per second. Then divide by 16 to get RPS. Then multiply by 60 to give RPM, and it will display the reading. Now this is called as incremental encoder. Okay, because incremental means from with respect to one position. Okay, see here, you have here absolute and relative. See, there are two basic forms. One is relative or incremental, another is absolute. Incremental encoder is simple. In your syllabus, it is not mentioned whether you need incremental or relative. Hence, I have explained here both. In examination, I think you can write incremental if they have not asked. Incremental means, relative means, with respect to one position. See, with respect to this, you are calculating 5 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, like that. So you are incrementing or you are determining the angular position with respect to one particular point, relative. Okay. Now that is called as absolute encoder. In absolute encoder, the position of shaft is determined by the unique pattern. The pattern itself defines that 0, 1, 2, 3, like this. See here, any single pattern is unique. Nothing is identical with the other one. You check this position, with any other position. It is different. 0 1 1 1. There is no 0 1 1 1 at any other position. Here in relative, see, this is identical with this, identical with this. This is identical with this. Here you see 1 0. Here you have 1 0, 1 0, 1 0. So it is identical. Okay. So it is relative. With respect, if you have Z, then only you can identify the other patterns. If you don't have Z, you cannot identify which is first, which is next. But here it is not so. Here the pattern itself is unique. All the 16 for 4 patterns, you will have 2 to the power of 4. So 16 codes. This is a code. Okay, you can say this is a code. 0 1 or 1 0, like that. Here also you will get code. Okay. Here the code is unique. This is 0 0 0 0. Okay, and this is 0, see, 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1, like that. 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. Next 0, next 1 0 0 0. Okay, so like this it will go. You have unique pattern. Okay, this is the LSB. Okay, and this is the MSB. Most significant bit is the inside one, least significant bit is the outside one. Here there is no question of LSB MSB. Here you have two waveforms relative to each other, A B. Okay, actually this uses gray code, but in this figure it is not shown as gray code. It is gray code. You know, you have studied in digital electronics. Gray codes are used to minimize errors, but this disk is not shown in gray code now, but actually it uses gray code. So see, number of pulses per second. Okay, if you take this one, it has number of pulses 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. LSB 8 pulses per second. Here this will give only 4 pulses, say 1 2 3 4. This will give only 2 pulses. 1, next one where it is only 2 pulses. See here, this is 1 pulses. 1, next 2. Okay, sorry, here this one and this one. Okay, and the MSB will give only 1 pulse per second per rotation. So if you want to select the, if you want to measure speed, if you select LSB, then you have to divide by 8. Okay, 8. What you have done here, divide by 16 you have done here. If you select LSB for this disk, divide by 8. If you put the sensor here, divide by 4. If you put here, divide by 2. If you put sensor in this track, divide by 1. There is only one pulse. See here, only one pulse. Okay. And if you want to see the, here actually the sensor will be at 4 places also, 4 tracks also. And if you want to know the position, you will have, see, if it is 000, put the sensor at this place. Okay, if it is, whenever it is reading 0001, it means, sorry, 0000, it means this particular position of disk is here in this level. And if it is giving, say, something, say 001 1100, that means, say, this is, some say, 300 degrees from here to here. So you can get exactly absolute position of the shaft or disk. To know the direction of rotation, again check leading and lagging. Whether the sensor measure the code of the sensor from one position to another position. See whether it is changing from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0 or 3 to 4 or 4 to 3. Means if it is ascending or descending. If it is ascending, say clockwise rotation. If it is descending, it means it is anti-clockwise rotation. So this is absolute encoder pattern. Okay. Okay. This is costly because you need four sensors. At each and every track you need sensor. It is used for high precision and control technique. Okay, so here, and mostly not necessary comparison. Okay, to those who are interested.